Okay, welcome back,
Wow.
podcasting 3 months later. In the previous episode, that was
rusty.
April. It is now currently July.
Yeah, that was
We
a
forgot to
long
do a
ass
cold
time
opening.
ago.
Ion,
I don't know.
We gotta cold them. We gotta open them cold.
This is how about this is the cold open?
Yeah,
it's just me and you sitting in
Mhm.
silence, and then we're like, we should probably film a podcast episode.
Oh,
and
like a
then
skit.
That's it. Yeah, like a
Okay.
skit. I'll just be just on my phone,
As
and
we
you can be
usually
listening
are on our
to.
phones. I'll be
you
also
can,
on my
you can
phone.
be like, you can be jamming out to System of a Down.
my
And then-
copyrighted music.
Yeah, and then okay, so starting now. Okay, so just go on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we haven't done in a long time? Justin. You remember? You know what we haven't done in a long time?
What? We haven't done a lot of things in a long time. But what is one of the things that you had in mind?
Remember when we had a podcast?
Podcast.
Think back like 3 months.
Oh,
Let's
January.
want to
February,
record an
March.
episode.
It has been a long time. It is now.
Yeah.
January, February, March, April, May, July. And then we last did our podcast July, June, May, April. Wow,
Work
that
it
is
out.
this many fingers ago.
That's a lot of fingers.
It is. It's
Wanna film an
almost all of
episode?
them.
Let's give the people what they're not asking for. huh?
Yeah, no one asked for this, but we're back.
Let's roll the intro music again. Right now.
I tried Viagra for the first time.
Coffee's for people who can't cut.
No, fuck that.
That's your sock wardrobe.
I'm going to jail.
Freaking pretentious. Got you. Listen up. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Justin Ian podcast. All right, if you guys didn't know, that version of the podcast intro was actually performed by Ian on the ocarina.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
as the 49th episode, if you guys don't know, the lore of the podcast, episode 50 is our claim to fame. It's supposed to be the most important episode of podcasting history, period. In particular, our podcast, but in the world of podcasting as a whole, if you didn't know, the world of podcasting revolves around us. We started podcasting when podcasts were starting to get popular.
We
and
were
took
the
a break.
big boom of podcasts, actually.
Yeah. And then we took a
We
break to
started
give
it.
everyone else opportunities to make their podcast to catch up to us. And then now that everyone started catching up, we came back. And now
we
back
really
again.
just blessed the culture with not dropping shit because we felt bad.
Yeah, we're
"Oh,
taking
let's let
up
these
too
guys
much
get their
space.
footing.
We need to
Yeah.
allow other people to hear other people who aren't as interesting as us. Tell
We
them
need
things.
more straight men talking into
Into
more
microphones. Yes,
straight
yes.
dudes who think their opinions are everything, speaking to the mic.
Yeah, I'm
So-
dressed like one of them right now too. Well, he's one of our forefathers, so we allow it.
Who you dressed like?
I'm dressed like Mr. Charlie.
Oh,
I'm wearing a white
moist?
shirt and I'm speaking into a
Oh.
mic- Come on, Ian.
You know, I
Come
feel
on,
like
Ian. Pick it up.
Hey, listen, I'm the conduit for the viewers because remember that piece of information Hugo said?
Yes. Oh, sorry. For those who are
Obviously,
unaware,
we shouldn't. No, go for it.
Moist Critical is a YouTuber you may have seen before. He has probably popped up in your recommendations at one point or another.
He has an iconic voice, deep
yes,
ass
very
voice,
gravelly. He has long
and
hair.
he always goes, "What's up, everybody? It's your boy Critical, and today we're gonna be talking about." And then he does
he talks like
whatever
this
the fuck.
sometimes. He has tattoos and
He has a huge dildo collection.
Mhm.
He's the internet
penis card.
YouTuber. Yeah, he is the YouTuber.
He loves cocks as much as me
he's
and
all
Ian
of
do.
YouTube's. He's all of internet's granddaddy.
yes.
He's everyone's comfort YouTuber.
I thought you were gonna
I'm
say
not gonna
something
say
else.
everyone go check out. What do you think I was gonna say?
Come father.
Come father. He can be too.
That's what I
He
thought
can
you were
be everyone's
transitioning into
cum
because you're talking
daddy.
about dildos and his big penis car. So I was like,
Listen,
oh, are we going into that?
In these 3 months, Justin, I've evolved. I'm not
Wow.
as cum heavy anymore.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
It's called.
Are you
growing
fart
up.
heavy?
I'm pretty shit heavy.
Oh.
I'm pretty shit heavy.
Your
Yeah.
bowels are a little
Yeah.
loaded.
I had a brand muffin. That's what my
Mm.
bowels are like, just moving smoothly. My farts are not as dense, like a
Mm.
sourdough. It's good.
Nice.
It's nice.
I was once prescribed bran cereal as an aid or form of medication.
Brand cereal always looks so gross to me. Like, who's that marketed towards? It doesn't look like it's good
It is
for
a
anyone.
medical tool,
It looks-
Ian. I will say.
Is it like ginger ale?
Yeah, pretty similar to ginger ale. Actually,
Huh.
it's a pretty astute
But
comparison. If you want to have a nice, healthy breakfast, a cup of ginger ale and some bran cereal will definitely make your day start a little better than it would have before.
Yeah. Listen, this is recommended by 0 out of 10 doctors. A bowl of bran cereal drenched in ginger ale.
Yes.
It's scrumptious.
And then sprinkle some apple cider vinegar on it, and you got an internet's favorite prescription.
Hell yeah. And then just throw a bunch of kale in there. Just throw a whole bunch of kale. Superfoods.
Yeah. There you
Anyways, Justin, what the hell is this going to be about today? What are we talking about?
So, even the last episode 49, was us talking about some of our most interesting films that came out recently that were not heavily attached to a larger IP. That is 48. This is 49.
This is 49.
This is 49. So, in the sense that we were initially doing that was because we were trying to call back to our youngin' days as podcasters before it was super cool.
Our roots.
Yes, where we would do 2 alternating episodes on topics of film and fashion. And now that the film episode is out of the way, it now means that this is the episode for, say it with me, Ian. Fatulence. I meant fashion.
Fatulence.
Yeah, we're talking fashion today, and we're going to be hitting up one of the topics we did in one of our very early episodes, and one of the most popular episodes, I think, on YouTube, or potentially, that was when we were only on SoundCloud. It was the first iteration of our teeny itty-bitty episodes where we did 2 topics in one episode. That was before we were like off the rails, where we just talked about whatever we had. This was like more focused. So the episode was entitled Uniqlo plus Cause. So we talked about that Uniqlo Cause collaboration.
Oh, yeah.
/ Summer Fits. That. So the first half of the episode was talking about Uniqlo Cause, and the second half was Summer Fits. It's episode 4, if you want to refer to it on your own time.
Wow.
So,
I remember that episode.
We did it in your old attic.
Yeah. Crazy.
Such a long ass time ago.
Fuck it. That's
I think
crazy.
I was also wearing a white shirt then.
People.
And you might have also been wearing a colorful button-up shirt. We don't know.
I think I was wearing a black Uniqlo a long sleeve and shorts.
Okay. I'm going to...
My gray shorts.
Let's see. I'm going to run it.
Are you going to pull up the episode right now?
No, Ian, you're wrong. You're wearing a white t-shirt.
Oh, shit.
The camera's here.
What episode was I thinking of?
I don't know. It's not.
Oh, that's a blurry mess. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's wearing the Ewok shirt.
Yeah, you're wearing the Ewok shirt. All right, so let's get into it, Ian. Summer Fits 2022. We'll go top up, bottom up. So we'll start with the feats, the things that are protecting you from the harsh.
Are we talking about what's trending right now? Or are we talking about
what
are we in love
whatever
with
you
right
want
now?
about footwear, Ian. Just summer footwear. Ian, I've been talking a little too much. I want to give you the floor as a man who has a wide variety of footwears. What's on your feet usually, Ian?
Right now.
Drop the lowdown. You wear feet and shoes inside height.
I wear my feet inside like everyone else, yes. I think, in summer rotation, I go through a few. So obviously my daily beaters inside my house. I'm not showing you my toes. That's
for free.
That's for Patreon. The Suey Cokes. I'm not sure what model these are. I'm sure some dickhead is gonna tell me. He's like, oh, I know what that is. Or not. Maybe our viewers aren't as smart as I thought we were.
I'll put an Essence link. Cokes. Not affiliated, unfortunately.
Yeah, put an Essence link. Put the price. Let them know how rich I am.
Okay, that's just
let them know how much. Let them know how much more money I have. Yep, Suey Cokes. These are my dailies. Because the floors are too cold sometimes for my feet, so I wear these all year round, not just summer. Also, I wear, actually mostly, if I'm gonna be honest, the daily beater I wear all the time for summer are my Birkins, my Birks,
the Birkenstocks,
my Birkenstocks, my Bostons.
Boston, yes.
They're just the most comfy, so easy to wear. They go with literally everything. Maybe my brain dead Converse shoes. Not the Chucks. The I forget what they're fucking called.
Oh, the custom ones.
Yeah,
like
I think it's based off a model. I forget
what
the name is. But those are my daily drivers for summer. I don't wear a lot. I don't wear a lot of shoes. Maybe
Very
my like
concise
one
through
star,
each rotation.
my one star legal sieves, and
yes,
maybe
yes.
sometimes my Weegens if I'm feeling fancy.
Fancy.
But that's about it for my feetsies for this summer. Nothing too groundbreaking or crazy. I
Very
wanted to buy a
calm.
bunch of loafers this summer, like a bunch from Blackstop Weber, which
The
is a
sneakers of
great
loafers.
the sneaker. Yeah, it's like elevated sneakers. Everyone check them out if you're looking for a good loafer, like the Tesla of loafers. They're still kind of new, but oh boy, are they dropping heaters.
Yeah, they have some funky colors. They have some funky materials too. A lot of experimental. They
For real.
had Jenny loafers. Jean.
What are
loafers.
Jenny loafers?
Like Jean.
Oh, they got.
Jean. Jenny.
My God, they got Jofers.
Oh, it's Jofers, not Jenny.
They got the Jofers.
They got
My
Jofers.
God.
Yeah. Jofers.
That's insane.
Yeah,
They
good
did?
Jofers. Yeah, they
Can
had
you
Jofers.
pull that up? I'm gonna look that up. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you pull it up. Yeah, and I live reaction to Jofers. Don't search up Jofers. Nothing's gonna pop up. But it's
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna look up Black Stuff.
Jofer.
Blackstop Weber. So wait, these are denim loafers, right? Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to tell me?
Yeah, they're denim loafers.
No fucking
No,
way.
you're a Blackstock and blah, 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 blah. Blackstock and Weber
Blackstock.
has some crazy ass. They have a variety of animal related loafers, or they
Yeah.
have in the past. I don't
I
think
was
they're
gonna
still
cop-
stock, but they
I don't think they're
they
still
had
in
pony
stock,
ones.
yeah.
They had safari ones, which had a bunch of different animals on it.
They have a
Um,
zebra one on there.
yeah.
How about you, Justin? While I'm looking this up. Oh my
Oh, yeah,
God,
I'll
they
fill in
did
noise.
have the
So
fucking gross.
did you find it?
Yeah, gross. Fucking
I'll
salvage
I'll
denim.
put a picture
What the
for
fuck?
this is the only episode where I'll actually put pictures on for everyone. I'll put pictures of everything
my
we've talked
God.
about from
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, though, like it could have been uglier.
it
These
could have
aren't
been
bad.
uglier. It is true. They are slightly
Yeah.
distressed, but not distressed like some other things are.
I can kind of fuck with it. Maybe I'm just dick riding them too hard.
But
these are kind
it's
of
an
bleak.
attempt, and they tried, and they did
It's an
something interesting.
and it's not the worst. It's not the worst. of them.
No, they're
no.
definitely
If
worse.
someone from
loafers.
Blackstock, if someone from
Unless you're
Blackstock
listening,
is watching
Chris
this, we love you.
from Blackstop and Weber, please. I would love any pair of loafers.
Put us
that
on
you have to
float.
give us. Yeah,
Put us on float. Put us on
okay.
float. We love that.
Yeah, we will wear your. Yeah, who needs Bass Weejan when you got Blackstock and Weber?
Unless someone from Basswegian is watching this and wants to make
And
us
also, we
float.
will. Yeah, whoever gives. It's a race. Whoever can get to us first will get our loafer sign of approval.
Yeah, a race that no one's running.
It's empty. There's no participants. No
No.
one's signing up. Me and Ian are just waiting at the end of the clipboard. No one's running.
Yeah, I'm just holding the gun in the air, waiting to start the race.
There's
But
no one ready.
one's
There's
at
no
the-
one. He's
no
waiting
one.
for a long time. Okay, so those are Ian's rotations. For me,
Yeah.
I've been rocking the Jordan Low SB, Jordan 1 Low
Ooh.
SB from Midnight Navy. I will say this now, and I'll probably say I either might regret it or I will maintain this position.
Mhm.
The best Nike sneakers are only ACGs and SBs. Anything else have like
Wow.
no, it's not.
Fell
You
one
won't
off.
see me in
Mm.
anything, and I wouldn't recommend anything besides ACGs or SBs.
Interesting.
That's what I think about Nike's product.
Mm. What's the
recently.
reasoning behind that? You want to explain yourself?
Because I think Nike shoes are more interesting when they're doing like unique kind of things, and they don't look like
Mm.
like Nike shoes, and when they look like, oh, that doesn't look like a regular Nike shoe. So any
know,
of the
yeah.
ACG stuff that looks more like
That's fair.
targeted to a specific culture. Obviously, the skate stuff is like that too, where they reference specific
Mhm.
stories and whatnot. And I just think like most of the recent Jordan drops have not been great. The colors are not the greatest. There's not really much interesting stories that
Feeling
are
a
happening.
little uninspired.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh
Mm.
man, if you're getting the sneakers and you're like pulling up with all these kind of things that are popping out right now,
Yeah.
like all the ones that are coming out, I'm like, oh, not that interesting compared to even what they
Especially
had.
if
Like
you're
2 or 3
dropping
years ago.
bank.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're gonna be dropping bank. Like these shoes are not cheap, man.
Yeah, and
So
they
yeah, I
are
guess if you're
not-
gonna spend bank, go somewhere a little more.
Yeah, or do something more like get a shoe that's more
quirky.
interesting, you know? Okay,
Yeah.
continuing on with the sneaker run, we got the 990s V5. I've been cooking. Those are cooked to bits.
Man,
I am
I
patiently
need to
waiting
get
for
myself a
another
pair.
Not another
Yeah,
pair.
I
I'm
need to get
patiently
myself
waiting
a
for the
pair.
V6s to come out or for the new wave of like Teddy made in USA 990 eras that are like super like hyped out, and to get them a little bit more regular, because those colorways are pretty primo, I think. But regardless, New Balances is like pretty good with their colorways. Like they always have interesting stuff going on. Even the GR.
Speaking of newbies, before we sorry to interrupt you, but I remember you sent me a picture of they're getting into the clog runner, the game.
Yeah,
New Balance is getting into the clogs. They look interesting.
I don't know if those were official collabs or if those were like a bootleg of sorts.
I don't know what the fuck those are.
Those were weird.
But,
as fuck.
Tons of Hypebeast did an article on it. I'm interested as fuck. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
I'll edit that out. I sneeze right into the mic actually for you.
You should. I haven't. I haven't.
Oh my god! Someone threw a message me after that listening. They're like, Justin, I almost threw up. Don't do that ever again.
Yeah, no more. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how people get got by dry heaving.
Yeah.
To get off on another tangent, I was recently at a friend's house, and I kept dry heaving like as a joke. And her brother was upstairs. Her brother was upstairs, and after I went home, he talked to her, and she was like, "Hey, is Ian okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. He just has like a really sensitive gag reflex." And I'm thinking like, how naturally would I just be barfing down? Like that's a medical condition.
Yeah, like if you're like, hey, how?
Yeah, like I was doing it like a lot. Like, so this guy just thought I was like either
dying?
have like a really bad, like I was just like eating a banana and I was just I don't know what the fuck he thought was happening. But
or like you're trying to have some food and it was not great. But
it was just not good.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Sorry,
I'm
continue,
also wearing
Justin.
my loafers once in a while.
Nice. The Weegens?
Yes, Weegens. What else? I'm trying to think what I have been wearing, and I can't. Oh, sometimes I wear Crocs, but I don't wear them like in. I'll wear Crocs to like if I'm within like going to the convenience store or something. I won't. Yeah, I'm not. You won't see me drip like you won't see me downtown in a pair of Crocs. That's not happening.
That's not part of the actual drip. That's just like
that's just like I have to run an errand. Those are errand running.
Yeah.
I have to run an errand within 10 minutes of where I am.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it for footwear. It's kind of boring.
No Ricks?
Oh yes, sorry. That's the shoe I've been wearing the most. My Rick. Okay, another hot take. If you're buying Chucks and you have money to splash and you're not getting the Rick Owens
wow.
Dark Star. No, Rick Owens. No, I think they are Dark Stars. Whatever it looks like a regular the Converse collab with Rick Owens that looks like a Ramon with like the big fat toe cap. If you aren't getting those ones and you're getting the regular ones or the Chuck 70s and you have money, don't do that. Get those are the best Chucks that have been released like period in a long time. I think
those are funky, man. Those are funny as fuck.
They're so and if you're like it has that Ramones look, but it's so much more affordable. And like I think Chuck 70s kind of look funny when they have because their toe is so small and short, and then this Chuck is like fucking bulbous. It's a nice contrast.
It looks like it's so stylistic. It looks like it's straight out of a fucking
cartoon.
It
exactly.
So good. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
My other take is the best Chucks. If you're not Rick Owens Chucks, that specific model that I'll put a picture of here or wherever.
Somewhere.
That's number one if you're getting Chucks. Number two, skate Chucks. Any of the Chuck 70s like CTAS Pros, get those. And then I would suggest the like Chuck 70 and then like the regular Chuck in that order. Just because
I don't think I've ever heard of the skate specific Chucks.
Dude, the skate Chucks are a lot more durable. They're a lot like not as around like most of the people who wear those are skaters. I think it's actually suede and there might be some canvas options, but regardless, it's more durable. They are a little bit more expensive, or they might be the same price as Chuck 70s, or a little bit more expensive. But I think it's worth it. They're more durable and they look cooler, and I think the cushion is a little bit better because it's more skate oriented. So those are my hot takes from the Nike world of products.
Your daily drivers.
Nike product.
Is there anything on your wish list? Was there anything on your wish list this summer that you're like, I wish?
For my feet? Yes.
Your
Birkenstocks, the kitchen clogs.
Like not the super Birkies, like the ones that you sent me a picture of.
Yeah.
Like,
the leather ones, like the Tokinos.
We'll put a picture up. Put a picture up.
But yeah. But yeah, Tokino's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refer to this show quite a bit. So the Bear I just finished recently, and they wear those.
Oh man.
There are a few people.
Yeah?
It's a kitchen show, so there's a few people in the show who wear those, and I'm like, those are the Birkenstocks to get. For me personally, I like a little bit more heel lockage. So like Boston,
That's
although
fair.
they look great. They don't have the heel lockage, but the Tokinos are like Boston's with a heel, like fucking strap. They're in constant sport mode. For those who wear Crocs, those are on my
Interesting.
list for sure.
Yeah, I should have guessed. You would have been influenced by the Bear. That makes sense.
I will refer to the Bear.
Me and you are.
Later.
Me and you are very much. We are what we watch.
Consume. Yeah,
like
100%.
yeah, like
Bro, I got a
anything,
fucking hand
any
tattoo
movie.
or pretend hand tattoo.
I was gonna ask, what is that?
Well,
Is that
I'll
because
save it
of
for
the
later,
Bear?
and we can include it in our later section of accessories.
For the context, the Bear is a show,
Yes.
but produced by
Executive
Toronto
produced.
chef Maddie Matheson, executive produced. Maddie Matheson. It's about kitchen stuff.
It's about
I'm not gonna fucking explain the plot. You can Google it. Google's free.
Yeah.
But you know,
Google is free.
It looks fucking fancy. Google is free. It looks
And it's
fantastic.
half an hour episodes, 8
Um,
episodes, half an hour show, 8 episodes the season. And
Man,
they just got renewed
I
for
love
season
it.
2.
I love it. I
Did you
love it
watch
when
it
shows
already?
can actually. No, I haven't. I'm saying I love that 30-minute television is coming back. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and
I'm
it's
tired.
hot
I'm
and heavy.
not saying I hate hour-long TV, but
But you know,
man,
it's a nice mix up
being
to
able to-
only spend half the time where
That's
you
what I'm
watch
saying.
double the episodes.
if you can convey a story, plot, everything in 30 minutes, that's a good show.
Yeah.
Atlanta does that very well.
I just finished Atlanta season 2. So I'm on season 3 tomorrow. Starting
Nice.
tomorrow. So now we got into our personal footwear rotation on this. Ian, you asked me what my wish list was. We didn't get into your wish list. What footwear did you? I know you wanted those brain dead Oakley sneakers. Is there any other things that you wanted in mind? Any other footwear that you were like
to me about
dying to
those,
get
bro.
and you didn't get,
Don't
or you're like, oh, it's on my mind, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. I had just triggered Ian. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Okay, guys, let me tell you a story. So Brain Dead did a collab with Oakley. Obviously, I think if you don't know what Oakley is, I really don't know too much about it. They're just a
Oakley, the
sports
sunglasses
wear
brand.
brand.
They make
Oakley the sunglasses.
Yeah, they also
Back
made
then
shoes.
they did a lot of crazy shit of eyewear back in the 90s. Anyway, so they made a shoe that was bringing back a retro silhouette that Oakley had. And boy, oh boy, Justin, throw an image up. These fucking shoes looked amazing. They look like a Pokemon turned into a shoe. They look so bulbous, so weird, and I was so fucking into it. And you know, when Brain Dead announced that they were gonna drop, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm in. I was telling everyone. Justin, well, the two people I talked to, Justin and my friend Vasiliki, I was just like, yeah. Justin. And I was like, I'm gonna cop these 100%. Little did I know it was a fucking raffle. It was a raffle.
Got gypped.
And then when I put the raffle, I was so scared I was gonna run out of spots for some reason.
That's
I
not
put
how
the wrong
raffles work.
size in. Allison, it's my first raffle. I did it. I put my wrong size in. I got freaked out. I had to cancel it. Do it again. It was just such a big ordeal.
And then he
then-
didn't need to cancel it because you could just edit the size.
And yeah, I was emailing them like a fucking idiot. And they were like, what's wrong with this kid? Just go edit it on your account. Anyways, I bricked it, didn't get it. Okay. And then I totally gave up, right? And then they dropped another one that you could purchase.
Regular.
Fucking bricked. I fucking bricked.
The
And I
sneakerhead game
was
is
like,
not for Ian.
No, it wasn't. So I fucked up on that. I really wanted that. That was probably, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Thanks for reminding
You know, I love
me.
bringing back people's traumatic memories. It's my favorite thing to do on a Sunday afternoon.
Yep. Also, in terms of footwear, those were like the big ones. I was trying to cop a new pair of loafers, like I mentioned. I was trying to get a Vibram sole. From Blackstock and Weber. I still haven't pulled the trigger. It's kind of a big purchase. You know, it's like $300. Something like
Americano,
that.
no?
Yeah, Americano. I'm trying to get the Mason Horsebit loafer. Like I'm trying to get a little locket on there. Wow, isn't that a great one?
What is? I realize I'm pointing at my balls.
Everyone's looking at Justin's ball sack. But yeah, in terms of shoes, that's pretty much it. But again, haven't bought them. But I wish I will. Because I feel like the loafer can also double for a pretty good fall shoe.
Yeah, and it
Especially
also
if you
can
get
be
the
a
Vibram
dressy
sole.
shoe if you need it
And
to
a
be.
dressy shoe. Hell yeah. Man, remember that episode post we talking about sneakers are dead?
Yeah.
And also
just
throwing fits.
I mean, it's true. We were like
Yeah.
half of the recommendations so far were not sneakers. Well, half were, and the other half were not. But that's better than
But
most
still,
people. Some
half.
people will only have exclusively sneakers in their rotaciones,
Right.
and not us. We have kitchen shoes and
Mhm.
leather loafers to supplement
That
our.
reminded me.
footwear.
There was remember that one Jordan? I forgot what it was. I think it was I think some sort of 4. I'm not too sure. I'm not a Jordan aficionado. Remember I sent it to you and I'm like, these are the only Jordans I'll ever get.
Oh
And
yes,
it
it
was
was
like it was
threes.
like cream
There were
threes. What do
The
you know what the
Alma
colorway
Lumiere.
was or like what? Say it again.
ALM is the acronym. It's a French name brand. I think just search up Jordan 3 ALM. See if that pops it up.
Oh yes, you nailed it.
Okay.
These
See, although I'm not buying
brother.
sneakers anymore, I still have the knowledge. Some extent
Brother,
of it.
These are
Picture.
beautiful. Picture. I'm not a sneakerhead at all. Like I'm not gonna front, and I'm not a big Jordan guy. But these, oh boy, those
Them's
are
is beautiful.
fucking hot. Them's are
Nice
beautiful and
cream,
expensive. as fuck.
Off-white colors.
Yeah,
A lot of people
So
gravitate
good.
to this sneaker. If you look at the StockX price, it will show you that it is
yeah.
highly
And
desired.
if you look at the StockX price, you'll cry. You'll be like, "Wow, that's a."
If you're not a
lot of-
sneakerhead and you
a lot of
spend
schmeckles.
like you spend 15 minutes on StockX, you'll just be like, "What the fuck?" Especially if you're
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
if you're not super tapped into like more higher end wares, you're like, "What the fuck? People are
Yeah.
spending money on this," and you'll be like, "Well, if you want to pull back the
Pretty
curtain
much-
even more, there's more shit that you can look at
Yeah.
that will shock you even more that people are spending even more money on."
Oh yeah. Just wait till they hear about archive fashion and what motherfuckers will wear. Yeah, just
yeah.
wait till they hear about runways and shit like that.
Okay.
That's gonna get.
Oh, yo,
But
if
moving on.
you ever get into that world from mall brand, like if you're like
Yeah.
if you're like, oh, I exclusively shop on like Amazon and like the mall, and then you hop into some of this other shit, you'll be like, what the fuck? This is a thing? And you'll be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Nah,
Or you'll be
nah,
like,
yeah. What the
whoa.
fuck is happening?
Yeah.
yeah. Pretty much all my friends. Who were like, why'd you spend that much? Why'd you spend that much on shoes? It's
What's wrong
like,
with
because
you?
of clout.
Because the
culture?
internet says it looks cool. What does the
Because
internet
I
say
want
about
someone
you?
down the street. I want someone down the street who's also tapped in to look at me across the street and be like, oh, he gets it.
Uh-huh.
And that's it.
I saw that on my
That's
Instagram
it.
Explore page, and I understand what he's coming from.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right, let's move up, Ian. Wow, those are some interesting
Whoa.
feet stuff. You didn't think we'd be talking about
Man.
feet in that much, but you know what? There's so much
Mm-mm.
more to the body than feet. It
Yeah.
actually, I feel like feet is only like probably like 10% of your body. We still have
I feel
90%
like
of your
10%
body to
is
go
too
here.
much. Feet is too much. 10%?
You think feet is not?
Nah,
Okay.
that's like 5%, bro.
Well, regardless, we have potentially 90% of the body to go over. So don't stop here,
Mm.
listeners and watchers. But
While we
you
stop at
pause-
the feet.
yeah, well, we're giving
please.
you a little break before we get higher up on the ankle. We'd
Mhm.
like to ask you to do some stuff for us. Very easy stuff to do. All you have to do is press buttons that say subscribe or follow, which means I like what they're saying and I want to hear more in the
Mhm.
future. So do that.
You're saying,
Or-
I like the way you guys say that. I want
Yeah.
to listen to it constantly. Here's
Yeah.
my support.
Yeah,
It makes us feel warm and fuzzy.
exactly. Or if you like something that we said so far, what you can do is leave us a review on Spotify and or Apple Music, or press
Oh.
like on YouTube, and that will let
and
us know
share it.
that you've liked what we said so far. Or you
And
could like
share
it
it.
now as like an investment. You might like something we'll say going down the line, but you will know you want to get early. You want to get in now. You don't
We're
want
like
to wait.
crypto. We're,
You don't
we're
wanna-
NFTs.
Yeah, you don't
The
want to
floor
wait till
price
it gets
is
too
zero.
high. You want to
Come
get in
on.
right now.
It's get in before
Yeah,
we blow
get
up.
in.
Like a get in.
We promise.
It's a
We
bear
won't-
market. It's
yeah,
a
we
bear
promise-
market.
We promise we won't pull the rug out of you, under you.
We're not pumping or dumping.
No.
We promise.
Yet. We're not pumping and dumping
Yet.
yet. Okay,
Bye-bye.
back to the episode.
Get back to the
Get to the rest of the
episode.
body now. To the pantalones or the shorts. Ian,
Ooh.
I'm gonna throw it to you first. What's
What
been
am
on
I
your
wearing?
feet? What's been on your legs? Not your feet.
What's been on my
We already did
legs?
feet.
Well, I always rocking my Carhartt 7-inch swim shorts.
Yeah.
Love them. All right, let me just do a little.
Do a little dance. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, they're great. These are my daily my daily things. I'm also wearing jorts.
Yeah.
Is it trendy? Is it maybe? Maybe it's a little
Jorts
trendy.
have taken over.
But I've been rocking the some Levi's jorts I had since like grade 8, which I didn't fit into anymore, but now I do.
Now they're coming back.
Now they're coming back. And yeah, they're treating me pretty well. They're like good Tito height, you know, like they're not short.
They're at
like
the
kinda
knee.
long. They're
Or
at
past
the knee. I look pretty good. I look like I think I'm giving off like construction worker vibes, and
Nice.
I'm kind of dealing with it. Kind of like
I thought
it.
I was gonna say burger flipper, but that works too.
Either or whatever gives off. I'm actually surprisingly, you know, wearing a lot of denim, like long pant jeans. Like some people call me insane, but you know, I kind of just run hot up here. So if I wanted to stay cool, I'll just wear something slutty on top, like a fucking tank top. Like that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for pants, so I bought a pair of 501s, not like vintage or orange tab or whatever. Just right after Yorkdale. I got 501s.
Factory fresh.
Finally, my factory fresh. Literally, like my first pair of 501s as an adult. Like I've never bought jeans before, so those were my first pair. And then I thrifted a pair of Eddie Bauer jeans.
Yes, beautiful wash.
Those
Beautiful
were really nice. Oof, great wash. So good. And my Anglan balloon pants are still in rotation this summer.
Yeah.
Very flowy. Yes, sir. Very
Good for
flowy.
ventilation.
Ventilation. But yeah, no swamp ass. So that's my
no swamp ass. I
rotation
have swamp ass
for
right
pants. Yeah, my swimming shorts give me some pretty bad swamp ass sometimes. But yeah. How about you, Just? What's your summer pantaloons?
All right, I'm gonna just show you.
Oh yeah, bring them out. Oh, maybe I should have done that too. I'm an idiot. I have all the pants with me. Oh well. Damn. Maybe I'll do a little video of me doing a little spin, and Justin can like insert it or something. Who knows? Oh, Justin got a lot. Holy crap!
All right, hello
All right.
everyone. Welcome to Show and Tell with Justin. Usually it's Ian doing it because we're at his house and he has clothes, but today we're in.
But
everyone
yeah,
has this. So 1st
let's
up,
do it.
Ian got his pair of regular 501s. I've managed to snag a pair of vintage 501s
Ooh.
from a thrift store, Value Village proper. So I only did not have to pay the vintage markup on these. Made
Look
in
at that.
Canada.
Ooh.
Dated to 2001, I think.
Down. You know what? Fuck, that's old as hell.
Yeah, that
2000
is as old as almost we are. I did a little
Nothing from the
modification to them.
60s, but who cares?
I put a shoelace on the
Hey.
inside to make it tighter because
Nice.
these don't fit me 100% perfect. All right.
Classic.
I've been also wearing these work pants from Red Cap. These used to be my C&E pants when I was a housekeeping attendant. They have a nice stretchy thing on the side.
Nice, a garter. I see the
nice
garter.
little, so you get the fit right every time. And they're short. I trimmed them. I got them tailored.
No
shorter.
raw hem. No
No.
raw hem. I appreciate that.
And then I got my dad's old suit pants that are very
Hey.
flowy and
are
large.
those pleated?
Yeah, big pleats, big pleats.
Yeah, big old pleats.
These are great. I wear them with a shoelace
Nice.
belt as well because I don't have a belt. These are very
Nice.
flowy. They feel great and they look
Oof,
they
amazing.
easily dress up any outfit. Okay, so that's in terms of pants.
All right, BuzzFeed, relax.
I do want to mind meld these two together and get like a pair of like suited or like pleated navy pants. I want to
Navy?
make a child out of these and wear them.
Yeah.
And then in
Speaking
terms
of
of
pleat-
shorts,
Uh-oh.
you already know what the
Bring
fuck
'em
is
out.
going on. If you remember when we started the pod last year, I've updated the array of Colares
The
for
collection has
my Throwing
grown.
Fish shorts, and it's still growing. Shout out the Mr.
Mhm.
Porter of Throwing Fish collection. I got to decide which camo I'm gonna get, but I've been wearing the shorts, of course. Got a handful. You can't even see how green this is. It's too green for
Dude,
the camera to
it's
pick
blown
up.
out. It is blown out.
Yeah,
That's
literally everything
fucked.
else is fine except this green. It's too powerful. I haven't been able to wear this yet. I don't know.
That's radioactive. That's like
Literally.
Hulk semen. That's
so
gamma
what I've been wearing.
radiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
well,
forgot to mention.
they also are
I'm also
Hulk
rocking.
colors.
Yeah. Oh shit! You're right.
Hulk, I got Hulk shorts.
Nice. I've
that's
been also been.
that's
Forgot to
covering my
mention.
quads.
I bought a bunch of I bought some Stussy. Some Stussy.
Stussy, Gucci Stussy,
Ma-
or Juicy Stussy.
Some Gucci, some juicy Stuss. Yeah, no, I bought some Stussy pleats. Because your pleats reminded me of those, and those are pretty great. Really big and flowy. I need a big shoe though. Like they look best when they stack on top of a fat
Like
shoe.
9.
Like a 9. Oh, brother, if I had a 990, ugh. That's also why I kind of wanted the Vibram Soul loafer, because those are also thick
Those
as
are
fuck.
fucking chunky. Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of before, since we dip back into the toe area again.
Mhm.
The Stussy Converse collab, also very good,
Oh.
very good, very good.
Dude, those looked fucking great.
Very classic,
Fucking
very
so sick.
simple adjustments to the
Mhm.
classic Chuck 70, but they did it in a way that's true to
Bro.
Stussy, true to Converse. If you get those
Yeah.
are also great.
One of the best like integration of both. Like, man, that star on the side with the
Yeah.
oh,
I
with the
cannot
Stussy
wait to see
symbol?
what else comes out of the Stussy Converse
Yeah.
collaboration on it.
Looked great.
Speaking of also Converse collabs, yo, Converse, I've been there day one, but they also did a recent thing with not Golf Fleur. Just the other.
Just
Oh no,
golf?
it is Golf Fleur.
Golf. It's Golf
Golf.
LaFleur, yeah.
Yeah, because Golf Wang is the other one. They did a new
Mm.
silhouette with them. It came out in I think a brown and green. Those are beautiful.
The fat laces, right?
Yeah, the chunky laces, but it's like a
Yeah.
traditional kind of skate sneaker. Looks also that was also a great collab.
I wasn't a
sneaker.
fan. I wasn't a fan of it, to be honest. I thought it was a little plain, but that's just me.
I think that's also
But it was
new
very clean
direction
direction. Yeah.
of.
That's
Well,
how
they're
I was
also
trying to
putting
go
out.
with.
They're still putting out like the crazy Chuck 70 ones. Like they did the Python skins one not too long ago, and some other funky material lows. So they're still doing the crazy ones, but they're not. They don't have the same traction as the one star Golf LaFleurs did back like 2017, 2018.
But there was, I see a trend of fat shoes with fucking
Oh,
Fugazi,
Ian, do you
Fugazi.
have anything to mention that's fats?
Yeah. So if anyone is familiar with, like fashion, German army trainers or GATs, if you will,
I think
are
Ian spoke about them in a
very,
previous episode.
Yeah, I want a pair very badly. Vintage preferably if I can, then whatever.
Miss
But yeah,
Margiela,
so-
Miss Margiela.
Oh god, yeah, dropping that much on Mason Margiela, I don't know.
No,
The
apparently
only
vintage Mason
I have-
Margielas are like not that bad.
Oh really?
Yeah, vintage
Oh, maybe
Mason
I'll look into
Margielas
that
are not as
after.
bad. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So streetwear brand based in L.A. I believe. Fugazi. It's a the pixie dust. It's a yeah. They dropped their own version of their GAT, which is a fat because it's like a mix of a 2000 like skater
2000
shoe
era
that's like
skate shoe, DC,
fat
that's
as
chunky
fuck.
boy.
yeah. They're pretty big and they remind me a lot of the Tyler Converse shoes because those are also pretty hefty from what I can see. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Gianos,
That's my little input
the
on
hiking
that.
sneaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's my little input on that.
All right, and then this is what I was gonna mention. Well, we kind of
Mhm.
touched on it a little bit with the footwear, but like in addition to speaking to what we're wearing, I also wanted to talk about the general state of the various sections of the clothes that we were talking about. So we kind of touched in with
Mhm.
footwear with like Jordans, but now for pantalones, Ian, tell me
Mhm.
what you're seeing and what you like about what you're seeing, and things that are obviously jorts are popping.
Jorts
else?
are popping off right now.
What else on your timeline is speaking to you, or not speaking to you, or speaking to you and making you upset in terms of pantalones?
Honestly, I'm mostly on TikTok. That's where I see all my fashion shit now and like people getting their fits off and stuff. I'm not seeing too crazy things. The most trends I'm seeing that is kind of iffy on me is like, well, when we move up to the shirt area, I'll talk about it.
Mhm.
But in terms of pants, jorts is definitely
domineering.
domineering thing. But I'm also a big fan that bigger shorts are coming back. Like, I'm a big
Like
fan.
the
obviously, of-
colodal. Remember the colodal?
Oh fuck, the colodal. Is that how we pronounced it? Colodal?
Dog, we spent 10 minutes on
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to pronounce it. It doesn't
But-
fucking matter.
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm talking more about like baggy.
If you don't know, colodals are really
cargos.
really baggy
really,
suit
yeah.
shorts. Suit shorts, actually,
Yeah.
I think.
But I was talking about more just like really like chunky like cargo shorts are making a big comeback. Like, you know, the vintage Carhartt shorts are really
Ooh,
cool.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like those two. Like the Carhartt pants that got like double knees, but they're cut double knees. So they still
Yeah.
have the double knee
Not
patch,
even-
but short.
Yeah. Not even just that, but just like their like vintage denim, you know, like shorts or cargos are pretty good. I'm a really big fan of that. However, I did hear some people complain about how some people are just chopping off their double knees, and it doesn't make any sense because double knees are meant to protect your knees.
And
if
now
you're
your
cutting
knees
it
are
off
not
at the knee-
protected.
now your knees are not protected. But anyways, that's like semantics. But in terms of trends in trouser land, I don't, I'm not too versed. How about yourself, Justy?
Something that is not really popping, but I've seen Stussy do recently. Wow, this is a really big Stussy episode. They do their occasional like leopard beach pant, which is like kind of like a sweatpant kind of material, but it's like flowy, and they had a very calm leopard print on it. I think those are great. I mentioned it earlier, but like the throwing fits leopard shorts that here.
Yeah.
I think leopard in like those tamer kind of colors are really interesting. I definitely want to get something like that. Suit pants,
I'd be
I think
interested to see you. I'd be
with
interested
my
to see
wild
you
style
try to play
shorts.
with like prints. Yeah, like I
my shit is not prints. I have not touched prints. Like period.
No.
My shit is very
Yeah.
like the only prints I
Very
wear are like
tame.
graphic prints.
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah. So those are interesting. Pants. You won't see me in shorts. I don't think. I prefer if I'm going shorts,
Yeah.
I'll go athletic. I prefer like I prefer the quads to have space. You know.
Yeah.
Leg day is my
Mobility.
favorite day at the gym. So I'm building those out. But yeah, suit pants I think are coming in. I'm very excited to see how people wear suit pants more casually. But yeah, let's keep moving on up, Ian, to shirts. So I guess I let you start first. So I'll move into me. So
Yeah.
one of the shirts, I think you could probably count on how many, like if you go through all 49 episodes, you probably see me most in a white t-shirt of some kind.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think I'm going to maintain that. And I think my main summer outer top is been a white shirt. You got tight whites, you got loose whites, all kinds of white shirts are
Tight
But
white
yeah.
and loose whites.
We got white shirts.
Love
I
it.
use white shirts as displays. Yeah, I love white t-shirts. And the FX series, The Bear, features a prominent tight white t-shirt throughout the show on the main character,
Tidy whiteys.
which was actually in the show they used lady white shirts and Supreme shirts.
I was wrong. They did not use lady white shirts in the show. They used some other Mers B. Schwarzman shirts and some other things. I'll put an article in the bio. Just correcting myself. Bye.
Sometimes.
No way.
Yeah, they're lady white shirts.
No way.
Yeah, they're lady white shirts. The main character wears
That's
lady white t-shirts.
premium. That is premium
it's sick.
shirt.
Yeah, it's premium shirt for sure. I'll
Okay,
put
for all those who don't
the
know,
link.
yeah, Lady White Co. Their shit is amazing. Like,
Yeah,
think
super
elevated
high quality
basics.
blanks. Like if you
Yeah,
like the
super high
Uniqlo U
quality.
t-shirt and you want that,
And you
but
want a
more
splash.
intense, Lady
Yeah.
White is your brand. If Uniqlo U is like your favorite like mall kind of line, and you want to get super elevated version of that, Lady White is your brand.
Shout out, you can find it at Lost and Found if you want to shop local in Toronto.
Yeah.
They have them on hand. They're
You
great.
can feel them in store.
Fuck,
You can
man,
feel
that's
the
insane.
heft.
That's insane. I've been wanting to bank on like their 2-pack of shirts.
They're tight whites, yeah.
They're bro, I wanted to cop, but holy crap, it's expensive for just 2 shirts. But
Yeah.
maybe I'll drop it one day.
And something I
you're a
purchased recently in
classic
terms of
man.
white. Yeah, in terms of white t-shirts, I also purchased some long sleeves recently. Like
Ooh.
I only have mostly tight white t-shirts. I gotta elevate, gotta get some loose white long sleeves. So I have purchased some loose white long sleeves, and I am eyeing some graphic white long sleeves to add to my collection of
Whoa.
graphic white t-shirts.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I've
again,
ever seen you in a long sleeve.
no,
that
I know.
wasn't a
I need to like what's it called? I need to grow the collection.
Expand.
Yeah, and also you know me, classic. My Oxford button downs. I've been wearing those when it's not blistering. So those are in my rotations.
Yeah.
Top t-shirt, the tops are mostly always some variation of a white t-shirt. That's for me.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I'm surprised. I was talking to potential guest and former assistant And and I was like, she's like, oh, I don't like have any white t-shirts. I'm like, what? I have so many.
Man, just gotta go down to Costco, grab the Kirkland 12 pack, and
Yeah,
you're set.
I'm just surprised that someone has like none.
Yeah,
That was the
you know,
shock
if
to me,
anyone's
'cause I
looking,
have, like, a lot.
if anyone's looking for some blank t-shirts, you know, working at a screen printing shop, I can give you some good ones. You know,
Ian, drop it.
Rue
Drop
Porter,
the recommendations.
Rue Porter.
With a big
got
asterisk.
great ones.
Former assistant is having a lot of issues with Rue Porter. He ordered some shit from
Okay.
them months ago,
Here,
and they
listen.
still not out here.
Let me drop you something. So there's another company, okay, called I think it's called Osa Watch, based in Portugal. Exact same pattern as Rue Porter.
Breaking news.
We think me and my boss think they're just rebuying Rue Porter and reselling it because it's the exact same quality, color. It's just better shipping time, because even my boss who ships from Rue Porter takes some months, weeks. With these new guys, like, bro, a week max comes
Putting
in,
you on. Don't
done.
tell us the Just Eating podcast doesn't put you on. And Rue
I'll-
Porter,
I'll-
if you're on
I'll
Instagram,
Yeah.
yo, you see that shit all the time.
Yeah, I'll re-ask my boss about the name, and I'll send it for Justin for show notes. That's a good one. AS Color. A lot of people know what AS Color. If you don't, in the US, it's more cheaper and probably easier accessible. But
That's just a general
Yeah,
term with
AS
blanks.
yeah, AS Color, pretty fantastic. House of Blanks, that's Canadian. Made Blanks, also really fantastic stuff, really high quality. I also deduced that a piece from Needles, their sweatpants, their blanks is from Made Blanks. And I know it because I compared it. My brother has them. My brother has a pair of Needles, and I'm like, wow, this looks very familiar. Went to work. I'm like, wow, it's
They're
the
the
exact
same.
same thing. And it's funny because it says Needles is like, oh, made in Japan. Yeah, maybe the embroidery.
Damn, they
Bitch.
got you.
That blank is not from Japan. But yeah, Made, Rue Porter /
Los
Osa
Angeles
Watch,
apparel.
AS Color, yeah, LA Apparel. I already said House of Blanks. Whatever else I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all great
And if you're
places for blank
if you're
shirts.
feeling really cheap and you just want to stock up, you can get some Gilly Boys or some All Style from like Wardens or
Yeah.
something. Love doing
And
that.
if you want to feel the most heftiest shirts, look up Cambar. Okay? Cambar shirts. CAMBER. I'm not sure if you can buy them. You can only buy them wholesale from the website, or you can go on Essence and find them. But yeah, those shirts are the heftiest shirts I've ever fucking seen. And yeah.
All right, and then
also,
Ian, in terms of your shirts, what are your shirts like? What are you wearing most of the time now in the summertime?
Thanks for asking. This is a big one. This is one of my favorite shirts I've ever found. Thrifted it the same day I got my Eddie Bauer jeans. I
Big
don't know
hauls.
what the brand is. It's called Fortune on the back. I don't know. But it's like look at this camp collar.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. These can poke a bitch's eyes out. This shit's
I'm
sharp. It's nice. It's even like a button down. It's a sneaky one. You can.
Oh, it's a
button
hidden one.
there.
So it doesn't
Yeah,
have the
you
little
can
thing
put it
poking out.
down. So if you want it like this, or you want it like down, you can.
Yeah,
do
it
that.
looks better it's for the
I-
spread,
yeah.
not like tight.
I like gets the camp collar going. Yeah, this shirt.
Wait, is it actually a
big
camp
one.
collar or you like forced it into a camp collar?
No, it's actually a camp collar.
Okay.
Like it's naturally flat like this. This is a big one. I bought a Uniqlo button up. I'm trying to do my Justin, getting a bunch of button ups, Oxfords. Well, not Oxfords, just button ups.
Yeah, just button up.
One of my favorite shirts. All right, hold on.
Show and tell.
My most like sluttiest shirt.
Oh,
is
yeah.
my
The modern day chainmail shirt.
my Stussy modern day chainmail. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, my Stussy mesh shirt. Bought this to go with my Stussy pants because lavender and like beige or tan, beautiful. But yeah, this is a good one. I want to be
completely
brave enough to
forgot.
wear this.
Ian,
What?
you got to wear it in public one time.
I want to say I want to wear it without an undershirt. I want to get that.
Yeah,
brave.
nipples out. Like
Yeah,
like
nipples out.
one of the hosts of Throwing Fits on their New York Times profile, they have a similar measure, and he got titties on the New York
man.
Times.
Ooh,
Nips on the New
titties
York
on the
Times.
New York Times. Holy fuck, that's insane.
Oh,
What were
and
you
then
gonna say,
another
though?
thing I wanted to add, in addition to my button up Oxford down button ups, I've also been wearing. I also added a navy polo into the rotation. That's when I wear when I want to be a little bit more fancy and I don't want to break out the thing. Shout out, love. It's not even like a. Ideally, like the best polos are knit polos, but it's not even a knit polo. It's like one of those like peak cotton basic ones from Uniqlo. So you got the high end polos, which I highly recommend. There's a few. Again, I'm gonna reference the Throwing Fits Mr. Porter Club because they did a lot of great pieces that if you don't get those in particular, if you get some in similar veins, it still works and they're still great. Like they had a knit polo with a nice slutty like no buttons. So that shit was like this. So you couldn't close it regardless if you wanted it or not, and it was fucking beautiful.
It's just out.
Yeah.
Nice. Any shirts or buttons or button up whatever you wanted to get? Anything on your wish list?
From that collab. Oh, in my personal. Well, Muji.
Or in general.
Yeah, Muji. I would like fuck Muji. You need to restock your fucking Oxfords in different colors. I have 2 of your whites, and they're my favorite Oxford shirt. Like every time I go to Uniqlo, I try on their Oxfords because apparently those are like highly recommended. I'm like, it's not. No, Muji has a better Oxford, I think. So Muji, I need you to restock your shit in in different colors. I need to fucking flesh out the collection. But yeah, Muji is my favorite Oxford button.
Come on,
and it's cheaper than Uniqlo ones sometimes. So that's my.
Oh really?
Yeah, you go on sale like quite often. So. Muji, step up your fucking game. Those are the only shirts that I'll get from Muji because their other shits, like their collars are too tiny. Like,
ow. Okay.
Cool. So that's tops. I think Ian. It's too hot for sweaters, so we're not even gonna touch that shit.
No, I'm not wearing sweaters.
Yeah,
I mean, a cardigan with
cold,
like a tank top. That's a
but that's not even that's like an inside thing. You're not wearing that outside. That shit's hot.
No, now it's been a little too hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's also the nighttime sweater, but that's a fall item that doesn't really matter. We're talking about your daytime accessory wears and stuff. So I slipped and I didn't mean accessories saying accessories then, but I do mean it now. Ian, we're moving on outwards. We covered the basis. We got the footwear, the other things that are above footwear and the other things that are above the footwear. So now we're going all over. This is everything that's not what we said in those 3 categories. So Ian, I'm gonna throw the floor to you. What do you want to talk about first in terms of accessories?
Oof, man, I'm trying to get into more rings. Also, this isn't an accessory per se, but I'm gonna say it. Smell is an accessory. Getting into scents. A scent is a big part of it. You can look good, but if you smell like shit, bro, doesn't matter. I recently got into scents. I'm doing a little more research, trying to build a daily scent rotation. So I bought myself the Mason Margiela replica set. Mason Margiela. And I personally have nailed down, I think, what I want for my smells. One for a daily and one for like a sexy autumn kind of smell. I got that
autumn.
down.
He said autumn, not fall.
Yeah, autumn, like a big boy. I'm trying to get another one. I'm trying to get something from Le Labo.
I went to Le Labo yesterday,
bro. I'm trying to get like a sampler set too, so I can decide what I like. But Le Labo, I want something from. Maybe I just want to get like a good collection of smells.
Maybe something from Comme des Garçons.
I was also looking at their shit too. And rings. I'm trying to get, those are the 2 things. Rings and scents is what I'm trying to get on. And maybe more hats.
Hats.
A lot more
Love
hats.
a good hat. Ian wears a hat a lot. I've been wearing Ian's gifted hat to me for a while. If you see me on social media, I usually been wearing my, shout out to another Straight Guy podcast. How Long Gone? I've been wearing my Gone hat almost exclusively. I don't even wear my own hats that I made before. I just been wearing the Gone hat so much. Just want everyone to know I'm a goner.
Speaking of hats, let me just put people on. Ebbets Field and Flannels, they sell like vintage
baseball caps.
Vintage baseball caps and everything. And I am absolutely in love with them.
Yeah, the graphics are very cool.
I'm going to pull the trigger on this one next, I think. I love it. It's a flat brim hat.
They did a collab with favorite Toronto brand of ours, of mine specifically. Legends League. They did a Legends League collab way back a few years ago. Oh. And that's how I found them out first. Legends League was doing like a big archive sale and they had a bunch of Ebbets Field stuff. And I was like, oh, what is this brand? They make some great hats.
Love it. Yeah. So how about you? What are your other, do you know any rings, any ring places?
Well,
I'm trying to get my hands dripped at.
another Throwing Fits supporter. They also did rings with a brand called Maiden Name. They are silver. I don't know. I'm not really a silver kind of guy. And rings, they've never really spoken to me. Like I've thought about rings, and I'm just like, eh. The only time that like the only rings that I'm like I have considered in the past are like the croissant ring from Majuri. That's
Majuri. That's also a brand I was looking into for rings as well.
Toronto brand. Or Canadian brand, I think. Potentially Toronto brand.
Well, either way.
Either way. Local-ish.
Support local. Yeah, local-ish. Nice.
So I was looking. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't think I've nailed down my ring. I've never really worn rings in the past, so I don't really have an aesthetic. Of that. Jewelry, I was thinking of chain. Like, I like a fat. Chains, I was thinking of a fat Cuban chain, but then I realized it's heavy.
Damn, Cuban chains.
What else have I've been wearing sunglasses. I was thinking of getting some sunglasses from Crap Eyewear recently.
Crap Eyewear.
I decided to move my budget to the Throwing Fits Mr. Porter collab, so I will not be getting those in a hot minute. But I have been wearing my old sunglasses. That used to be my regular sunglasses. Pro tip: if you are still under your parents' insurance, or if you're under any insurance, get and you have eyewear coverage, get frames when you go pick your glass. If you're visually impaired like I am, not visually impaired, that's not correct. If you need corrective eyewear, that's the correct term, I think. Pick out sunglasses instead of getting optical, because when your prescription gets outdated and you want to get a new pair, you can just pop out your optical lenses, put back in the original sunglass lenses, and now you have a pair of sunglasses, and you don't have to buy another one. That's what I did with these. These are actually sunglasses as well. And then my Ray-Bans that I've been wearing, the classic wafer, I've been wearing for a long time. Those were also sunglasses that I switched out.
A lot of sunglass frames are just so much more interesting.
Yeah, they're so much more interesting, and you get to pop them in and pop them out if you're you can't see without them. That's what.
Yeah, Crap Eyewear though, guys. That's a big one. Crap Eyewear is great.
Yeah, Sun Buddies too. Sun Buddies is really good.
If you anyone need more recommendations on that shit, hit up Mark Baudelaire. He always does great recommendations on his Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah,
it's just really fantastic.
Braindead has some sunglasses, and Stussy has some sunglasses as well. They have in-house sunglasses.
Braindead sunglasses are a thing that's been on my wish list. They're so
Braindead sunglasses are really crazy. Like, if you really want some out there sunglasses, Braindead has. They got recently, like, Kim Kardashian wore a pair of Braindead sunglasses.
Yeah.
Semi-recently, and those blew those up. So,
it's fucking crazy. Kim Kardashian and Braindead is just so weird.
It's the Pete
to
effect.
Me.
Pete is tapping in.
It's the Pete Davidson for sure. Yeah, he's tapping in all right. He's tapping in something.
Ian, chill. And then hats. Again, there's a Throwing Fits hat that I want to get in navy. I think navy's the best hat color.
You're a very navy guy.
I've been really into the core colors recently. I love podcast hat merch. Like, I think if you want to represent your favorite podcast, hats are the way to go. Shirts are kind of mid. But hats are definitely the way to go if you want to show your love for a podcast.
I mean, a lot of
show your love for a podcast is through hats.
Yeah, when we drop our own merch.
Yeah. And another thing, Ian said scents. That's something else that's not traditionally seen as an accessory. But I want to say tattoos. This is an Inkbox tattoo that with the Inkbox. I have it here. The Inkbox pen. If you're not committal and you want to try it out, Inkbox. I'm not sponsored, but these are really fun. If you're even at a party, these are fun to throw around. Make sure everyone is consensual and aware of this, because this lasts for 2 weeks at the longest.
I'm drawing a dick.
This is not a. It's not a. It says do not put on face. Or no, it says in the description. And like if you go to the product description, it says don't put on your face. So, but yeah, it's fun. They also have different kinds of like pre-done ones that you can just slap on like a regular temporary tattoo. And having this on my hand for like the last few days. This is a tattoo from the bear again. It is a hand getting stabbed.
I thought it was a coral.
No, it's a hand getting stabbed. I fucked it up a little bit. Well, Joven did an outline of it, but it was too light, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna like touch it up myself, and that was a bad idea. So,
yeah, you know what's funny about tattoos, man? I've been really thinking about it, and fuck, I want them so bad. American traditional tattoos,
bro.
I'm like,
Ian, bro. Yo, by the end of the year, you guys, me and Ian might be tatted. I'm just gonna say that potentially.
All I'm saying is, I'm down the road of must. Oh yeah.
Like
I'm going down the road of a knife. Fucking bro, I love the spider web connecting tattoos on the elbows. Those are so sick.
Those are crazy.
Anyways, I'm going down the route of sleaze bag. Okay, mustache, mullet. It needs to get cleaned up, but this is a mullet.
Oh my god!
Mustache,
Last time, Ian,
camp
you
collars.
last time you were we did a podcast. You had colored hair. Now it's not colored. Well, it's colored, but not.
Yeah.
It's
colored back to a traditional color.
Yeah, yes, that's the words I was looking for.
But yeah, I still have no hair. I just need tattoos. I think thigh tattoos. Dude, that's the motive. I want to get a thigh tattoo.
The next time you see us potting, I will put an ink box tattoo on Ian. Just so he has a taste.
I want a tattoo so bad, but I'm such a pussy. I'm scared of commitment.
I'll hold your hand. We could get tattoos together.
Bro, let's do it. Justin and Ian
do podcast tats. Right here.
I get your name, you get my name.
Yeah.
Justin, Ian.
Oh, you guys are getting couple tattoos? What's your relationship? Oh, we have a podcast together.
We have a podcast together.
Yeah. Oh my god. If we get $20,000 on Patreon in total, we will do podcast tattoos.
Podcast tats. And then we'll take that picture and we'll make it into merch. And then you can
Yeah. That's a merch of just me and Ian going like this, and I have Ian on his. Yeah. And then Ian has Justin.
Oh yeah, love that. Yeah,
so tattoos.
We'll recreate the hand slap from the, and then just Justin and Ian on our biceps.
Is that your like boyfriend or something? No, it's just my best friend I have a podcast with.
Oh, are you guys big podcast? No,
we have like
20
5
views.
Yeah, we get 5 views an episode. It's pretty small.
5 views an episode.
Have you guys been doing this? Yeah, we've been doing it for almost 4 years now. We thought it was a good time to mark the relationship. Get a fucking tattoo.
Any sponsors? No sponsors.
Do you guys upload often? No.
Only when we feel like it.
So, okay. Man. Great. Just sit down here and we'll get you started.
The tattoo artist is like, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the reason why your relationship falls out because of the tattoo.
They're actually going to sing the whole thing.
Yeah.
They're going to sing it.
And now we're going to get claimed because I sing too well.
Great. Fantastic, Justin. Great.
I think we've got it all, Ian.
Yeah. I think we did it.
Wait, hold on.
A pretty concise episode.
Yeah. Before we close out, Ian, I know we talked about tattoos. And then combining it with jewelry we mentioned before. Oh, if I were also to get jewelry, I would get maybe the only other thing
bracelets.
Beside a chain, I would get a bracelet. Shout out Homer, even though sometimes their shit is kind of weird. Their balls.
Bro, if you copped Homer, that'd be fucked. I'd be so impressed.
That would be my first Frank Ocean thing as a fucking Homer piece.
Yeah,
that'd be wild.
Bro, you're not even a Frank fan. Like you're not even a fan like that.
I'm just like he dresses interesting sometimes, and I like
he dresses great.
How he looks like as a person. He's an attractive man.
Yeah, handsome guy.
He has muscles that I like, a good amount of muscles. He's not super ripped, but he has enough. He has surprise muscles, as they like to say. I hope to have surprise muscles one day. But yes,
you kind of do
piercings. Already. Ian, stop it. But yeah, piercings. Ian, would you consider a piercing? I would not. I don't know. My brother got piercings, and
I don't know. I don't think I can pull it off. I don't have the ears for it. I don't know.
I like how that's the reason you don't have the ears for it.
I don't have the ears for it.
What kind of ear has it? I don't know. What are ears that are?
I don't know. I think my lobes are too dangly, man. I think I would just look like a dork. I don't know.
I feel like some people those are like perfect ears.
I think I can pull off a nose piercing. I don't think I'd get it though.
Like here?
I've been told I would look like down like a ring. Like a ring. I've been told by like a handful of people, like 2 or something. I would look pretty good with a piercing here. That is a handful of people. But that is a handful. But a piercing here, but that apparently this hurts, and I don't know if I would do it. So piercings are a no-no for me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know about piercings either. But tattoos, you'll have to stick tuned to the rest of the podcast to see if we act. Oh my god! Imagine if we do an episode of just tattoos.
Episode 100. Episode 100, we're getting tatted.
Oh my god! And what a benchmark! All right, crazy. Guys, thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for coming back. If you've come back from our hiatus,
guys, more stuff coming.
We have more stuff coming for sure. We are not gonna. Although I think we started our break later. Like last year when we started up on the pod, it was a little bit earlier. But regardless, we're gonna be coming back. We're not in school. Yeah. That is not an excuse for us anymore.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to give you a steady flow of content down the pipe. Ian.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to close it out? Justin Ian Podcast 2, Summer Style 2022.
You know what, guys? Wear what you want to wear, as long as it makes you happy.
If we make fun of you for it, it's only because it is not for us. Remember, you might have not liked anything we said, but remember, everything is not for everyone.
Man, you may think that we dress like dorks. What do
Yeah.
we know? We're just two dudes with microphones.
Yeah.
Don't listen to us.
Or do.
All right, bye. Or do. Or don't.
Bye.